Hello everyone, welcome to my Journalism of the Heart news channel. The story for today is ahead of their wedding ceremony. The experts said Jackson and Olivia share similar values and have the potential for an incredible love story on MAFS. When you look at these two, I think this experiment is really designed for them, John Aiken told his fellow experts, Mel Schilling and Alessandra Rampolla. They come into it with some baggage, but they are 100% committed. They want the fairy tale, they want to fall in love, and I think there's a really great fit between them. While their wedding day was sure to include a few nervous jitters, and plenty of questions from the mother of the bride, Olivia and Jackson definitely appeared to have that fairy tale connection. In an interview with WHO, Olivia reveals she was shocked by how quickly they connected. I was just so surprised, the 27-year-old bride says. It was never about looks or anything like that for me, it was always going to be about personality, but actually seeing him it was like oh my goodness everything is clicking. I wasn't prepared for it to be so good and so easy straight off the bat, it was just really, Jackson said it best, but it was so good, so early on, she continues. We literally woke up the morning after the wedding, driving in the car on the way to our honeymoon, and it was like being in the car with my boyfriend. We didn't have to force it, it just felt so natural. It just felt like the first day of the rest of our lives. Olivia also reveals that being with Jackson has been so different to her past relationships, especially after he made the comment about bringing his toolkit to help fix what she called her broken self-esteem. The difference between the hen's night and being paired with Jackson, there was such a 180 with my body issues, Olivia reveals. It went from being the only thing I could think about, to something I didn't think about for the rest of the time on the experiment. I was like, Jackson thinks I'm hot, that's all that matters, going from how it was before with guys, who would want to hang out with me at home and not in public. It always felt like who I was dating would be embarrassed to be seen with me. And now I get to be with Jackson, who is outrageously proud to be my husband on national television. It's just the most loved I've ever felt by a man in my entire life. Of course, the couple have recently faced their own hurdles after weeks of cruising through the experiment. Olivia's dramatic face-off with fellow bride Domenica Calarco has led to problems in her marriage, with Jackson accusing her of being mean after the altercation. Along with adding fuel to the fire in her incorrect retelling of how Domenica smashed glass, Olivia continued on to make snide remarks the following day while Dom tried to apologize to the group. It's hard because the apology has been done, and the thing that hurt me a lot was sitting here listening to the snide comments. You did do it a few times, Jackson told Olivia. I don't like snide comments. You're not being picked apart. It just took me aback. Things escalated after the retreat, with Olivia slammed by viewers for lying about the incident. And the awkwardness continued on home visits, with Jackson seeing Olivia's snarky side come out again during conversations with his friends. But the question remains, are Olivia and Jackson still together? Fans won't know for sure until the series ends, but for now we can rely on a few hints and clues. Olivia and Jackson, we've got a feeling that Olivia and Jackson will be one of this season's lasting love stories, and we've got it on good authority from MAFS expert Alessandra Rampolla, that there are multiple. One pretty major clue they're still together is that they have been following each other on Instagram from the very beginning of the show, unlike some of their co-stars, including Celine Mengu and Anthony Cincotta. Another sign is that sportsbet's betting odds currently favor the couple to make it to the final vows and exit the show together. While the betting odds are not set in stone, they can often help predict the outcome of the series based on leaked intel from production insiders or friends of the contestants. The bets may change throughout the season, but in the case of this couple we predict the odds will stay the same. The pair were also seen showing up to the MAFS reunion hand in hand, so that's a third positive sign their romance is still going strong. Jackson has even reportedly moved to the Central Coast to live with Olivia, months after the show wrapped up. It's looking like this couple may just work out after all. That is all for today news. Thank you for watching to my channel. Please be sure to leave your comment and subscribe below for more news update.